Hello and welcome to this tutorial. I've been asked a lot about how my aim is good and how I can control the weapons, so I'm making this. This first tutorial will be about long-range assault weapons. So let's just start. Well, first we have the Kilo. The Kilo is the easiest weapon to control right now, with the current meta, of course. So you're gonna see the pattern right now on how to control it, or how the Kilo recoil will be. As you can see, the recoil is up, left, then up. So that's it. It should be easy. What I do is I aim down while shooting, then go right as much as I can. Of course, if you have to shoot moving targets, you need to control first the vertical recoil. If you can control the vertical recoil while shooting, the rest should be easy because you'll be focusing on going with the target. When you go with the target right and left, you control your vertical recoil. This should you do the trick. Always focus on your vertical recoil with the Kilo. It's not that hard, you just have to practice to it. If you need, you can go like me in a special lobby and just shoot at the wall and practice. Okay, so the second weapon is the M13. The M13 is one of my favorite weapons, and for me it's really easy to control. As you're gonna see, like the pattern goes in an angle, it goes in upright, not like the Kilo where you mostly go up while shooting, then you go left, then go up. The space between bullets is much smaller, like you'll see it should be easier to control. So again, it should be easy if you control your vertical recoil. You just have to go down and left, but slower than the Kilo. I don't know why, I feel like it should be slower. At least again for me, I'm used to the weapon. I've played it since the start of Warzone. I don't know if the M13 have been silently buffed, some people say, but I usually use it for medium range or close range combat. For long range, I don't think it can be compared to the AMAX or the Ram 7. I think they're better, but everyone, I don't know, like everyone has his weapon. Okay, so the third weapon is the Ram 7. This weapon is honestly hard to control. I have some difficulty with it. As you can see from the pattern, its recoil got a kick to it, so controlling it is a bit harder. You have to pull down even more than like the Kilo or the M13. But the trick is you have to keep a steady hand while, like for the vertical recoil, you have to keep your hand going down at a steady rate. You're gonna need more usual pull than the M13 or the Kilo, but if you control the vertical recoil, you should be fine. Like I said, if you can control it, it's really a good weapon. It's one of the best weapons right now. Okay, the fourth weapon and last weapon is the AMAX. So right now I think this is the meta for most players, and like as you can see from the pattern, it's got really strong recoil, but its recoil is only vertical recoil, which makes it like a bit easier because you don't have to go with the horizontal recoil left or right, since you only have to control it down. But again, it's still hard to control. It's not like the Kilo. Like the Kilo is easier to control, of course, but this weapon has its reward. Its damage is awesome, so I guess it's worth it. Again, you just have to pull down, really down. As you can see from the like long range, the first 3 or 4 shots really got a kick to it. So if you can control those shots, the after shots should be easy if you keep shooting. Keep a steady hand the first 3 or 4 shots, then you'll control the weapon. Okay, so as we now have completed the weapons recoil control, I have a general advice for your aim. Stay with the most easy to use weapon for you. From one of the meta weapons, of course, but you don't have to play open because someone else played it or you saw someone else trying with it. Just play with the weapon you're most comfy with, weapon you can control, and if you like weapon, just keep using it, learn its recoil, and you should be fine. For me, if you hit more bullets with less damage versus hitting less bullets with high damage, always go for the more hits. More hits equals more damage per second, and that's why you're gonna kill your enemy faster. Most people, when they like face 1v1, they miss bullets, and that's why they die. Okay, I'm sorry about my English. It's not my first language, so thank you. Like, bear with me, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and good luck in your games.